10 wings, $10. At Zaxby's, math is math. Zaxby's 10 for 10. Are you seeing this? Domino's just added stuffed fries to their $9.99 best deal ever. They say tennis is great for remembering you can customize 10 wings, 10 gum. At Zaxby's, Zaxby's 10 for 10.
Woke up in my head, stuck in my brain, from the let me get steady, let me center myself, before I just anybody, sit on myself, check my mental health, self, how's your heart, how you
Are you seeing this? Domino's just added stuffed fries to their $9.99 best deal ever. They say tennis is great for remembering you can customize 10 wings, 10 gum. At Zaxby's, Zaxby's 10 for 10.
let me let myself, let me go out of my skin, shackle, I've been tuned, from the vibes got, seem like forgetting that I knew, assume, long needs how to tune inside us, for a walk, I heard the elders say, woke up in my head, stuck in my brain, from the let me get steady, let me center myself, before I just anybody, sit on myself, check my mental health, self, how's your heart, how you
Are you seeing this? Domino's just added stuffed fries to their $9.99 best deal ever.
feel, be free, be real, your life will change, just that time. Watch
They
it.
say tennis is great for remembering you can customize 10 wings, Zaxby's, Zaxby's 10 for 10.
Let me let myself, let me go out of my skin, shackle. I heard it, I've been tuned, from the vibes got, seem like forgetting that I knew, long needs how to tune inside us, up, my boy looking down, up, I heard the elders say, hey, I'm that old, woke up in my head, stuck in my brain, from the let me get steady, let me center myself, before I just anybody, and what you want, our connection, it might dissolve, it's in the way it comes to me, I wish for a walk today, I heard the elders so, check my mental health, self, how's your heart, how you
Are you seeing this? Domino's just added stuffed fries to their $9.99 best deal ever.
feel, be free, be real, your life will change, just that time. Watch
They
it.
say tennis is great for remembering you can customize 10 wings, Zaxby's, Zaxby's 10 for 10.
Let me let myself, let me go outside my skin, shackle. I heard it, I've been tuned, from the vibes got, seem like forgetting that I knew, long needs how to tune inside us, up, my boy looking down, up, I heard the elders say, hey, I'm that old, woke up in my head, stuck in my brain, from the let me get steady, let me center myself, before I just anybody, and what you want, our connection, it might dissolve, it's in the way it comes to me, I wish for a walk today, I heard the elders so, check my mental health, self, how's your heart, how you
Are you seeing this? Domino's just added stuffed fries to their $9.99 best deal ever.
feel, be free, be real, your life will change, just that time. Watch
They say
it.
tennis is great for remembering you can customize 10 wings, Zaxby's, Zaxby's 10 for 10.
Let me let myself, let me go outside my skin, shackle. I heard it, I've been tuned, from the vibes got, seem like forgetting that I knew, solitude of silence. Up, or looking down. I heard the elders say, oh, my head, slip my brain, from the let me get steady, and I center myself, before I think and what you want, our connection is all in the way it comes to me. It's for walk today. I heard the help so how's your heart?
Are you serious? Domino's just added stop to their $9.99 best deal ever.
Be free, be real, life change.
Tennis is great for remembering you can customize
Myself, to silence. Up, or looking down. I heard the elders say, real love and hope. To silence. Up, or looking down. I heard the elders say,
All right, guys, if you're just now tuning in, thank you for joining us at What the Hustle Academy. We live trade bi-weekly Tuesday and Thursday at 11 p.m. Any pairs you guys want to trade, drop them in the chat. I am not live during the New York session unless it's NFP week. However, if you'd want me to take a look at some pairs for the New York session, drop them in the chat if you're attending this session, and I will update you. I will update them, especially if you're in the community. So if you're not already in the community, you need to take advantage of the 7-day free trial we have at What the Hustle Academy. We have a step-by-step course teaching you how to become a proficient master Forex trader. And we also offer different ways to make additional income without working a 9 to 5. When you're trading, you got to see the whole picture. You cannot make an official analysis without looking at the whole picture. So overall, I can see that gold is in a downtrend. It is retracing to the downside. However, we follow the swing. So yesterday I called a buy for gold, and it hit TP. And currently on the daytime frame, I can see yesterday I called a buy for gold, and it hit TP. And currently on the daytime frame, I can see even if I move my field right here, this is what we call because this is a swing. Which is how I used to teach my students how to trade, but This is what we call a morning star doji. So it indicates reversal. And so this was the buy move. So we want to be very precise. So I feel the last two day candles, because we don't need all that data that's already occurred. We want to catch the move that's about to happen. So what's going on? It looks like price is pushing up a little bit, getting ready to drop. So these pink boxes, these are my fair value gap zones. I'm not only keep them there because I like to see those levels. Trading is all about identifying the pattern and understanding the levels that price is responding to. So as we go down on the 4 hour time frame, I see this is a 4 hour. So I'm gonna move my understanding the levels that price is responding to. So to go down on the 4 hour time frame, I see if you're new and you don't know what a fair value gap is, it is liquidity that the market has left on the table. The market will never leave money on the table. So when you identify fair value gaps, that is the market basically leaving you closed. So I'm putting my pink box on my fair value gap, which is simply this very long wick right here. See how there's no date, no candle right here. That's no data. That means that the market is going to come back and get its money. The market will never leave money on the table. So when you identify fair value gap, that is the market basically. So I'm putting my pink box on my fair value gap, which is simply this very long wick right here. See how there's no data, no candle right here. That's no data. That means that the market is going to come back and get its money. And so because gold the London session is about to kind of start. The London session starts at 3 a.m. So right now we're in the end of Asian session. So we'll take the sale. We'll take a sale. I'm gonna do a sale on gold. Actually, we're gonna do this right here. So we'll take a sale. We'll take a sale. I'm gonna do a sale on gold. Okay, what's this right here? So it's trading also has a lot to do with psychology and understanding the market. So being that we did a buy, we took a buy yesterday and we hit TP. And the trend is overall in a downtrend. Price has to push up in order for it to drop. So that's how it works. You buy low, sell high, and it's just riding away. So being that it's Tuesday, Monday and Sunday are the same days in the trading market. So Tuesday is basically resuming its trend, the direction of the trend. Now, again, that doesn't mean we're not going to catch no pullbacks throughout the week because we have to follow what price does. Not what we wanted to do. Monday and Sunday are the same days in the trading market. So Tuesday is basically resuming its trend, the direction of the trend. Now, again, it doesn't mean we're not going to catch no pullbacks throughout the week because we have to follow what price does. Not what we wanted to do. Like ant race. It's very important you know how to use this software, which this is Trade Locker, which is literally almost identical to Trading Views, which I love because it's like the answer to all my prayers. I've been trading since 2018, and I used to wish that I could trail my stop loss automatically and it would do my risk management for me. And so it does all that. Trading Views, which I love because it's like the answer to all my prayers. I've been trading since 2018, and I used to wish that and if you're just tuning in, my strength is growing a small account. I am not a coach that's going to tell you I'm a millionaire and all that good stuff, because everybody that's a full-time trader is not a millionaire. That doesn't mean it's not possible, but my strength is showing everyday people how to make something out of nothing. I'm a millionaire and all that good stuff, because everybody that's a full-time trader is not a millionaire. That doesn't mean it's not possible, but my strength is showing everyday people how to make something out of nothing. So yeah, we ain't picked up liquidity yet. So I'm gonna do a sell limit. We're gonna do a sell limit. I want to see price. Let me go back to the 4 hour because it'll be 4 hours before the bitch start to shake that ass. We see the setup. The setup is there. Setup look good. We're gonna zoom in because you gotta be able to see. I want to see price. And if you look, you see it's making lower lows. Like this, always your indication. You know, trading is very simple. None of these are beating. It's not making higher highs. These are still lower lows. So and if you look, you see it's making lower lows. Like this, always your indication. You know, trading is very simple. None of these are beating. It's not making higher highs. Still lower lows. So I would like to see price close below here on my fib zone, because that's a continuation zone, and just to be on the safe side, gold is a very volatile pair, meaning that it moves fast. And it does, because it moves fast, it will eat up your margin. So I don't recommend like trading volatile pairs if you are new and don't understand the market, especially not on your own. So I'm just setting my sell limit. Gold is a great way to grow a small account, by the way. And guys, I don't overcomplicate this. I'm literally, you see how I just put that white line there and said sell limit? I just clicked on market and it switched to pending, and I put a sell limit. So that's that. And then we have our TP. Now guys, I started off as a swinger, so that means I have a lot more patience. I hold my trades for long periods of time. And what I'm doing right now is swinging. That's why we entering off the 4 hours. But that's mainly because I like my sleep, you know, I like my sleep. So let's take a look at Euro GBP, because I don't know what's going on with this. This it's really in consolidation. Nah, I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't like. So like, overall, like your GBP is it's in a downtrend as well, but it's slow. It's a forex pair, and it's smooth when it moves, but kind of teeter totter. So I'll be patient. Patient pays in this game. So like, overall, like your GBP is it's in a downtrend as well, but it's slow. It's a forex pair, and it's smooth when it moves, but kind of teeter totter. So and so your GBP is a London session pair. So a lot of new traders make the mistake of just wanting to trade and thinking they can trade at any time. You gotta trade when your pair is moving. You gotta trade when the market is open. So like in the forex world, we have four sessions. Um we have Tokyo, we have London, Asian, Sydney. In the stock market world, they only have two sessions, which I believe is New York and Sydney. The forex market funds the stock market. So, with that being said, it's not as much liquidity in the stock market as it is in the forex market. Now, I'm not telling you that money can't be made in the stock market because absolutely yes, it can. Okay, stocks, options, that is a thing. But forex is the big mama. So yeah, I've been been messing around with your GBP this week. And that's the only thing with certain forex pairs. It's some forex pairs are slow, but Euro GBP is the highest paid forex pair. But as you can see, it is like slow moving Susie. Seriously. But I really probably shouldn't be in this trade because it is consolidating. It is consolidating. And I'm gonna put a box right here because I wouldn't have got in this. If I'd looked at this on my laptop, I wouldn't have even got in this. But that's all right. Players mess up sometimes. So I teach with color psychology. I do that because I like to teach trading in a manner that a kindergarten could understand. And it's a way to help my students train their eyes before their brains have to do any work. So we're also going to look at GBP USD, and these are really pairs that I trade. You don't have to trade a whole bunch of stuff. When I first started trading, I traded some of everything, literally. I'm not gonna trade anything because I am what they call a price action trader. But you don't have to trade everything to be profitable. The best thing I ever did was master a pair, and GU was actually the first pair I mastered. I love GU. So go to the day. And this trade hit TP as well. Oh, well, hold on. I hit a TP on this. I don't think this is the one. It was in my phone. I hit a TP on this for the buy the other day. I don't think I put it out to the community, but I'm gonna update that. I hit a TP on this. I don't think this is the one. It was in my phone. I hit a TP on this for the buy the other day. So remember, we need to see the overall picture, like what's going on, what's happening. So like you read a chart from left to right. bottom up. Why? You may ask, because when you look at a chart, you need to identify where price is. First thing you need to identify. Then you need to look to see where it's being. So last time price is at this level, it's moving. So we know that this is an active level. What happened the last time it was at this level? It pushed up, which is what it's doing now. But we also see the bears in the market. Okay. So that being said, now we gotta look at it. We gotta look at the price activity from the bottom. The only reason why I say the bottom because we're looking at the current day candle to see how it's opening and see what's it open, high, low, close, that type of thing. But it just leads back to this helps us to determine where price is going. And I can see I marked out a fair value gap.
So you can turn your girlfriend's angry puppy into the biggest fan.
So I'm gonna put this field on the last 2 day candles. We see where price is responding to these levels. So this is a fair value gap zone. So I can see price pushing up and dropping down. But let's look at the 4-hour. As we switch through the lower time frames, we're looking to see how the smaller data is breaking down. We're looking for confirmations. So if I see bears on the higher time frame, I want to see bears on the lower time frame as well. Those are confirmation that lets me know I should be on this side of the tracks when it comes to this trade. So look, we see the bear. So it's already rejecting. And that's not a surprise to me because when you understand counterseas, you understand that wicks indicate rejection. So the longer the wick, that's sort of fair value gap come in at, and then this is the 4 hours. So we see sellers pressure coming in. Not gonna call a entry on this yet either. If anything, I'm gonna put in a pending order. We'll do that from the 4 hours as well because in 4 hours the London session gonna officially be took off, and we want that. That's how we're gonna catch the move. So we'll do a pending sale limit and so that zone that is actually in is my golden zone. I want to see price break below my golden zone, which is I think that's my 782, which is an area of continuation. So okay, it won't let me create because I have no margin. Again, I'm growing a small account. Now I actually may close this trade that I'm in because that's where I'm at with it. I should just I'm gonna close this. I ain't tripping off $4. Never marry a direction. So again, this is a pin order. So the beautiful thing about pin orders, if price don't, let me adjust that. If price don't reach a certain level, it don't throw you in the market. So that's all I love about pin orders. We're gonna edit the pin order because that's not what I was saying. When you're a trader, it's all about protecting your capital. We won't. Like I said, I want to see price close below here. Price close below here, yeah, that'll do it for me. And then we'll do a TP. So TP, you always gotta do a TP, man. You gotta tell the market, this is where I want you to take me out at. When I get this point, I done made good money. So I got a fair value gap all the way down here. I don't know if I'm gonna take it that far, but as you can see, it tells you your profit. It tells you your profit before you get in the trade, and I love that. I used to have to do this manually, so yeah, that's that. And I don't. I love this. All right, so I'm just drag and drop. No, I got that where I want to be. I want my TP. I set a TP. So I'm just drag and drop. Okay, you just okay. Guys, I don't overcomplicate this. I'm literally just putting my TP line on top of this white line. Same thing with I don't overcomplicate this. Now I know that ain't right because they say 78 cents. Guys, I don't overcomplicate this. I'm literally just putting my TP line on top of this white line. Same thing with I don't overcomplicate. There we go. See, it says if it hits this TP, I made $63. So, and that's right at our fair value gap, a little bit below it. So I'm gonna drop these in the community. If you are a part of Wealthy Hustlers Academy, I encourage you to make sure you are tapping in, checking the school community, and asking questions and engaging. This skill set is not something you are going to learn just from showing up every now and then. You have to put in the work. You got to show up to your charts like you show up to your job. I encourage you to make sure you are tapping in, checking the school community. So I don't necessarily do signals, but this is my way of doing signals, and I say that because I want to coach my hustlers to become independent traders, not to rely on me. So if I'm trading, which I do trade I trade like 3 days out of the week, but if I'm trading out and I see a good setup, I will let the hustlers know. I want to coach my hustlers to become independent traders, not to rely on me. So if I'm trading, which let the hustle know. And we see already on the far where that candle is, I can see this is probably about to activate. So we're going to copy image. And we see already on the far where that candle is, I can see this is probably about to activate. So we're going to copy image. I'll tell my students, like, if you look at the chart and it don't make sense to you, don't take the trade. If you don't see, like, what the devil? If you don't see why I'm saying buy or sell, don't take the trade. Like, if you look at the chart and it don't make sense to you, don't take the trade. If you don't see and understand that I don't control the market. You don't control the market. Don't take the trade. There we go. And I'll trade that tomorrow. So we got a pin order for that. And we're gonna look at G and we're gonna drop the pin order for GU. And I'll trade that tomorrow. Got a pin order for that. And we're gonna look at GU and we're gonna drop the pin order for GU.
If you went to a job every day and you were just doing the same thing, that could get a little enough. This job is fun. I work for Skillset. I was a graphic designer and I was able to merge the two on Shopify. Just kept growing and growing. You're right.
You can set your own stop loss. Set your own stop loss. Set your own stop loss. Sometimes I give a stop loss. Sometimes I let my students pick their own stop loss. You can set your own stop loss. Set your own stop loss. Set your own stop loss. Sometimes I give a stop loss. Sometimes I let my students pick their own stop loss. Again, my goal at Wealthy Hustle Academy is to create and train independent traders. I do not want traders, students to be relying on me or anyone else forever. I'm here to help coach and mentor. Wealthy Hustle Academy is to create and train independent traders. I do not want. Now again, if you're just not tuning into my YouTube channel, and you want some analysis on a certain pair, drop that pair in the comments. I will take a look at it. If I see that you guys drop the pair in the comments, I will go live and give you guys an analysis about a pair. I don't mind. But that'll be all that we have tonight, guys. I completely enjoy doing this. I do this bi-weekly. Tune in to What the Hustle Academy Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 p.m. and